in Korea, there's the big meme that Korean caster Dongjun looks a lot like Tarek. But
He sort of does. I don't entirely see it, but I sort of see it.
so the only player I've seen actually talked about the wraparound gang. We start seeing it now.
Oh, yes, we are getting in onto Hachani, trying to get those stacks moving. He's taking a hell of a lot of damage. Gets locked up, and he goes down. Maha finding first blood on the Twitch. That's a pretty deadly start
Well,
here.
and you see Elise is already ready.
We're going to go for it. Trying to get onto Ian, but the Cocoon comes through. Locks up Score, and he's taking a hell of a lot of damage. The exhaust comes off as well. Ian gets exhausted, so he cannot close the gap.
Beyond's
And
gone pretty
finalize the kill.
deep.
Yeah, Beyond going down, but here comes Max. Hachani will finish him off with the Ignite. It's going to be the flash away from Score to get him to safety. All in all, monster. We can see, though, going in for the engage, they do get the stun onto both people, but Max throws up the shield just in time. But using Glacial Fissure, a very nice spell shield from Arrow. Get rid of the knock-up. Looks like they're just going to try to get onto the Braum. Flash forward by Someday. Cannot find the damage, though. The stun not going to connect. Someday going in underneath the tower, taking a hell of a lot of damage. Going to have to use this ultimate to snap back. Now they get on the ADD, who's getting blown up, but he locks Someday up, and he takes another tower shot. It's not going to be enough to finish off the Echo
The tunnel first, you do complete it, regardless of its CC effect. Put through. Here we
they're
see
just
the
gonna go for
dive.
this one. Yeah, goes straight onto Maha, taking so much damage, and the Boomerang Blade will finish him off, so Arrow finds the kill, and now Max, nowhere to go. The turret offering very little assistance. He is going to go down, and it is a double kill for Arrow in the bot side.
KT from fighting around the dragon. The items should do that anyway, but KT are at least going to poke around.
I don't know about this one. It's just the Air Drake. Not sure if you really want to fight over this one. Score's still playing really far forward. They get the stun on Hachani. Actually, don't even need the stun. They just lock him up and take him down. It's going to be the first one to fall now. Ian on the run. Score goes in, gets the pop-up. Ian looking like he's going to fall. Heal comes through, trying to kite back as best as he can. Get some damage in onto Arrow. That's going to allow for Maha to finish him off, but the Twitch is going to go down all the same. Flash away from Max just in time to dodge out the Chaos Storm. Bit here as they go up against these veteran players. Score going pretty aggressive, trying to get in onto this blue buff. The rest of the team now arriving to try to back him up. He goes in, tries to get the stun. Max is going to go ahead and throw out the Glacial Fissure, but he's being taken quite low. Ian coming in on the backside, firing onto Arrow around the wall, but it doesn't even matter. He flashes away to safety and will make it out alive. ADD as well having to flash just to get out of that blue buff pit, and all said and done, it's going to be a 2-0 here for KT to their advantage. Now trying to find Maha. Score, of course, can track him with the Tremor passive here as the Rek'Sai. So Maha really nowhere to go, just going to try to get a kill, but it's not going to come through, and that's going to make it a 3-0. KT starting to run away with this game. Straight on to ADD here for KT. They're trying to pick up some kills. ADD going low. Looks like he is going to fall. No, big heal comes through, keeping him alive as he does retreat into the back lines. MVP, however, I don't think that they can pursue this any further. Somebody goes forward with a parallel convergence. It's not going to land a stun, but he does get that shield, and that's enough for him to go straight in onto Maha. The stun comes through, and they are just sweeping through MVP. 3 members go down, no one dying on the side of KT. That was a massive fight that looked like it was going to end.
They leveraged their health bars so intelligently, really placing the link on Tarek to get that stun onto 3. Gonna have to watch the replay. Just to be clear, I believe it was onto the Echo. It might have been Victor,
I think it was onto the Echo. Hachani, though, gonna go down. Beyond picks up that kill with the Elise, but doesn't have much of anywhere to go. Fly running around, trying to get out of here. He will live in the end.
Dangerous game, Proc. Would have been. Yeah, it's a little bit overextended here.
Oh, yeah, he has to pop that. Yoma's trying to get out of there, but the sun comes through yet again, this time onto Score. And look at the HP bars just vanishing before your very eyes. Ian goes down. And that is now ADD wants to go deep in, but Someday has other plans for Maha. Glacial Fissure comes out, but it's not enough to keep him alive. He just gets melted. Arrow finds the kill. Someday in pretty deep, gets locked up, is going to go down. That's a kill for ADD, but the Sivir has found 2 for herself. 3 members overall. I think it was actually a triple kill that I see it.
Slowed in that field, so it's all again about those extra ticks of the Chaos Storm really putting forward the damage. The first Ocean Drake goes over to KT.
Yep, which means that the next one that we're going to see will be the Elder
Sivir
Drake.
pops.
And Hachani goes in, finds the stun on the
Very
Maha
nice.
immediately. The crits come through, and Sivir finds another one. Now 12 kills, I believe. And it's a giant wave of Super Creeps building up at that bottom side. Somebody's going to have to go answer it. Meanwhile, though, ADT gonna go down. Another kill for Arrow. He is just popping off in this game.
The gulf of skill really starting to come between KT and MVP. Really scary, I think, when you see the Sivir Tarek coming through out of vision super fast, and the instant stun onto the Twitch really won the fight.
They're
Keep
still
going.
hungry. Somebody goes straight in on their Max, and they just burn straight through him. That one goes over to Fly. Says, come on, man, you got to give me some of these kills. So picks up his 3rd of the game. Still has not died. Baron, you don't have to worry about too much because somebody has to stick around and clear that bottom wave, or they're just going to lose Nexus towers.
MVP just really missed their window. You know, they had that one-item power spike. They were slow on a teleport. They didn't have vision down, and KT got 3 kills. And from there, it's pretty much looked a lot like this.
Yeah, well, stun's not going to connect, but it might not even matter. Beyond still running out of here, but that's going to be scored straight to the backside. And 2 more quick kills going over to Arrow, looking to make that one a third as he's chasing onto ADD and Ian. Will find it. Can he find a quadra kill? They're locking up the Lucian as best as they can. Someday going to deny any hope of a pentakill. Looking like he's just going to get double. Ian says, you know what? Just take me. I'm done. Falls and says, just get me in the next game. I'm tired of this. It's 5-25. I'm going to call it quits. And just like that, 32 minutes, KT Rolster, the monstrous victory here. 16-1-6 finished scoreline here for Arrow. They take game 1 over MVP.
Yeah, clean stuff from KT. MVP, they tried something different. I'll give them credit for that. This isn't the MVP that we saw in Challenger. They tried to play around some of their weaknesses in lineup. We're just going for something a bit different. And I actually liked some of the things they were doing. The Lucian middle as an isolated pick I liked, but they started to fall behind. Their comp couldn't really siege despite being double AD. They really wanted to team fight, but suddenly we're in a bit of an item trough compared to their opponents, despite having that great first item. And when those second items came in fast for KT and no advantages had really piled on for MVP, the result really didn't look like it was in doubt after those first couple of skirmishes.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic victory for these guys and a great way to kick off the summer split. Arrow mentioned in his interview, he said, what team would you like to see? And he said MVP, and now he is very much putting them in the ground.
Well, he wanted to play against his old substitute in Mark, of course. It's now Maha, the AD carry of MVP.